We are live. Good morning. Happy Monday. Today's Monday. Brand new day, brand new week. And we love Mondays because it's a fresh start, right? We get to do a bunch of really good things. Remember that we're goal oriented. So I hope maybe last night or today in the morning, you can take a little time. You want to write your goals down because you're goal oriented people. Remember, you want to write them down on a piece of paper or something. You write them down because where you put your focus is where you put your attention. Where you put your attention, it's where you create movement. That's where you put your energy. And remember that life is about moving forward. Also, it looks like a beautiful day. Finished my morning routine. Went to church, right? Did my meditation. I'll do my morning walk. Share some thoughts, and we'll get this beautiful day started. So first thing, it was a great week last week, right? Last week it was a great week. A lot of good things happening. I did the book signing. I got another interview that was pretty interesting, so that was pretty good. Sad, Dolphins lost by 1 point. I was pretty sad, but hey, it's the world of sports, and you know the Dolphins. Um, when it comes down to, let's see what's going on for this week, right? So first of all, thank you for guys for the YouTube channel. Is my YouTube channel, it keeps growing. I'm very thankful for the response that I'm getting for the videos. I did put up a video last week. I was a little bit late in putting it up. It came out Sunday, but I think this video really hits it on the spot. I talk about the sixth myth about pre-construction. I talk about why the pre-construction in Miami, obviously, and things that are in my book. So I'm starting to like share little videos that actually did help out with what's inside the book. Miami's Blueprint to Pre-Construction, available at Amazon. I also could send you a free PDF. So the book is getting traction. I got offered to get interviewed. I think I'm going to go to New York this week for an interview in a podcast. So that might be interesting. It's interesting. What I've been noticing, and it's been great, is that there's a lot of, Miami is the reality. That's the way to go, pre-construction. There's very few information out there in reconstruction, and I think this book comes to fill that void. And people that have read it have given me really positive feedback that it's actually very interesting read, and it's very helpful, and that really makes me happy to do that. So for this Monday, you got to write our goals down, right? This week coming up, I have a client coming in. I'm still pushing Nomad, right? I sent out a massive email yesterday. I used to tell everybody who send me your email if you want to be put on my list of the emails that I sent. And also, what I tried to do yesterday was what are my top 3 recommendations if you were to wanted to buy something in Miami right now. And obviously, you don't want to buy something old. You want to buy something in the pre-construction world. And I'm going to give you 3 recommendations that I went out and difference. Hold on, let me first look at that sun. They say it's really good to look into the sun for about 10 seconds. Not straight at the sun, but that resets your clock for the day, right? Okay, so let me get back to, so if you're an investor and you want to invest in Miami, I definitely recommend that you look at Nomad Resident. It's in Wynwood. So, I mean, to me, this investment or this place has, all the check boxes. When you're looking for an investment, the first thing you want to do is location, right? So Wynwood, Nomad is located in Wynwood, right on the 2nd Street. So it's on the prime location of Wynwood. Wynwood is pretty much now at the center of Miami because you have, close to the beach, close to the Hart Stadium, close to Brickell, close to everything. So it's really, really well located. And Wynwood is becoming the major player in the restaurant business. That's where a lot of the new restaurants are opening. The Michelin stars are there. So you have number 1, location. Number 2, you have a brand. Remember, the market is pushing towards brands. Why? Brands create some stability. Brands ensure the delivery, the quality of the products, and people are known to the brand. So the Nomad brand is a very well recognized brand. It's a boutique hotel. They're in New York, Paris, Las Vegas, and now they opened up not as a hotel. It's called Nomad Residence. So that's so you have now we have location and we have a brand. They're also coming with their Michelin star restaurant and their famous Nomad bar. But in top of that, another great thing is you have Casa Tua, right, on the bottom floor, and that's their anchor. So Casa Tua, Casa Tua is it's a major attraction in Brickell. The restaurant is blowing up. So much that they're expanding to Wynwood, and they have in their future plans they're going to build their own tower, Aura. So this is like, to me, if you are going to invest here, this is an Airbnb play. They have Airbnb. They come fully turnkey. Yes, you could live on them, but it's not meant for you to live them. Maybe if you're single and you want to have a spot in Miami and you want to be moving around, this is a great place for you to. I highly recommend. And then the other thing is, it's being delivered in January, right? I'm going to give you three choices. These projects are being delivered in the first quarter of next year, because that to you is that it's there's different types of investments. If you're looking for a longer term, so you could take money out in a slower time, that could be done. But this is something that you will come in, and I think you come in right now with 30% down, and then we could look for finance toward the end. Now remember, all pre-construction deals are cash deals, right? So we're getting into a cash deal, but they allow you to look for financing. Yes, you can find financing for these people, for this type of apartments and this pre-construction. So that's out there. So I'll give kudos to my wife. She's a mortgage broker and lending spot, and they have been focusing on the pre-construction part of it. So they have some good packages for the financing part of it. Second of all, let me recommend you now, if you want to come and live in Miami and you're moving to Miami or relocating to Miami, I would definitely have to recommend to you the Viceroy. Viceroy, it's in Brickell, right in the middle of Brickell, right next to Capitol Grill. Viceroy, first of all, it's another brand. So you have Viceroy. Let's talk about location. You're in the middle of Brickell, right? So top location. It's set up that right as soon as you cross the bridge on I think it's 440 Brickell, right? And you have the icon in front, but you're also going to have Baccarat building next to it, which is going to add value to your building. So, but Viceroy, as you guys know, it's a very well-known brand. It's a hospitality brand. So does Nomad too, right? Hospitality brands. Remember, brands are becoming very fashionable. I respect all brands, but to me, it makes a little bit more sense that if you are going to go into a branded building, try to go into a branded building that it's around hospitality, because it tells you they know how to manage the building, they know how to deal with hospitality. I see other brands like car brands, fashionable brands coming into the market, which all due respect, they're great, but I can understand a car brand knowing about cars, knowing about so many things, but when it comes to hospitality, I don't expect them to be an expert on that part. So Viceroy, I could still get you good deals, right? We could still negotiate.